Hello, everyone. It's my joy and my honor to share with you today as we enter into a time of spiritual devotion, spiritual reflection through 21 days of prayer and fasting. Every process, every journey has a first step, has a start, a beginning. And today we're going to start by looking at our hearts. Now, theologians, they call the heart the innermost self. It's important. It's vital. So let me encourage you early on in these 21 days to examine your life and to take a look at the posture of what's inside of you as we begin this special process together. So this is step one, examine your heart. Let's take a look at our lives together. Psalm 139 says this, "O Lord, you have searched me and known me. You know when I sit down and when I rise up. You understand my thoughts from afar. You scrutinize my path and my lying down, and you are intimately acquainted with all my ways." God himself, he knows us intimately. And in this case, examination, it doesn't mean condemnation. It's actually a reminder that we serve a God who's close, who's with us, who's for us, and he's involved in our lives. Have you ever had maybe a boss or a leader who's really good at giving you direction or giving you orders, but they're never the person that gets in the weeds, gets their hands dirty, and helps fix the problem? Do you know the God that we know today? He gets his hands dirty. He's there in the fight with us. So when we recognize this and we recognize who we are apart from the mercy of God, it's this examination that leads us to surrender. Now, surrender can feel like a scary word. It's kind of weighty, it's a bit unnerving. And we as human beings, when we hear surrender, we respond with, what am I gonna lose? What do I have to give up? And see, this is the moment where this 21 days of prayer and fasting is much different than just New Year's resolutions or lifestyle enhancement or self-care. It's none of that. No, this is where we, as the body of Christ, say, God, what needs to die in me so that you take priority? What do I need to say no to, Lord, so that I can say yes to you every time? Think about this for a second. There are so many things in this life that are vying for our attention and our affection. The enemy, he wants us busy. He wants us distracted. He wants us stretched thin and burnt out and tired out. Even more so, think about all the things that are trying to conquer and control my heart and your heart. And this is what it leads us to. We not only have to examine our hearts, surrender our hearts. This is the thing right here. We must guard our hearts. And it's in Psalm 23 where we find two specific weapons that guard us. It was in a staff prayer meeting not long ago where Pastor Kirk reminded the team of this simple verse, and it just totally rocked me. It shook me up in the best way. Psalm 23:6 says, "Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever." I see this picture of goodness and mercy like two pillars, like two twin guardian angels. And as I wake up every morning and I go into my day and I show up to the fight and I come face to face with my trial, it's goodness and mercy that have my back. When fear and anxiety and worry come knocking on the door of my heart, there stands goodness and mercy as my great defenders. Friends, I pray that these 21 days for you would be a time where you allow God to transform you deeply on a heart level, because this is where everything flows from, the heart. I pray you be blessed today, wherever you're at, wherever you're watching this. And remember, turn around, take a look. Goodness and mercy are following after you.